Don't you? This is literally my life.
Don't you worry about a thing.
Oh, I used to love that song. Still do actually when I'm talking about. All right, so you ain't shit.
That pen didn't work?
Forget it. Let's go. I'm good.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ready?
Oh, we already been taping. Damn, we already been here.
Mm-hmm. Ready? I'm about to play.
I'm ready.
This is Brunch, Blaze, and Babble,
Where we eat, elevate, and talk about
media trends from the past,
the present,
and the future
from a Black perspective.
I'm your host, Roger Turner.
And I'm your host, Alexis Bertrand.
So sit back,
Spark up,
and let's get into it. Hey, Alexis.
Hey, Roger, baby. How the hell you doing?
I'm doing all right. What's going on?
I'm doing good. I'm above fair to Midland. We not fair to Midland. We good. I've been saying that all week since our last time we was hanging out. But now I'm actually feeling I'm cold as hell. I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna put that out there.
It's cold.
It's just it's so disrespectful.
It's so cold.
It's just rude.
I like it though.
Okay, Benji. Okay, and that's our episode for tonight. That is it we have for tonight. I am done.
Ooh, I love my
oh my god,
big puffy coat and cold weather and like.
Oh my god,
my big furry hat with the ears on the side of it.
Y'all should see him. He is grinning so hard right now, y'all.
I'm so excited about
oh my
this.
god, I know black people in the monolith, but you wearing me out. Oh my god, you are in love.
Cozies. Oh, I love it.
I can't stand it.
How was your brunch?
Brunch was good because it's hot. I mean hot because it's cold. I wanted something that was gonna be satisfying. And I ain't got no business eating. I'm gonna have to work on this. And it happens every time when I get to the winter and I be trying to watch my diet because I'm trying to look snatched by the summer.
Yes.
But the catfish was calling.
Yo, you on a catfish kick.
It's so good.
You gonna turn into a catfish.
It's cold.
Remember when the old folks used to say that?
You gonna
turn into a catfish.
It's so good. Get a little catfish, little grit. From one of my favorite spots to go in Harlem is Chocolate.
Okay, yes, it's
chocolate. Mm-hmm. And it's a great vibe, very comforting food. It's not, the portions aren't too super crazy, but they're really good.
I haven't been there in so long.
I know, it's still good. It's still a vibe.
Okay.
And it's not like some of the other places that are just been around so long and they're so popular. But no, it's still good. The food is still tasty. So shout out to Chocolate up in Harlem. Chocolate. Sorry.
Yeah.
What about your brunch? What you been doing?
So I had my green juice. And green juice.
You know what? Next time we do this, I'm gonna have me some goddamn green juice because you always so healthy, making me look bad.
I don't do this all the time. I just happen to have a green juice today.
You don't do it all the time?
No, like I do. I try to
Girl,
do it every day.
Don't make me go back through these episodes.
I didn't have it on this past weekend.
Anyway, what was in the green juice? Because you keep us so healthy and so together.
It's cucumbers, green apples, celery, spinach, and spirulina with some ginger juice, honey, and some water and some ice. Low key, that sounds actually quite delicious. I don't know if I remember the green apple with the spinach. Mm-hmm. And I remember you doing kale. I know you were on a kale kick for a bit. No, I started doing the whole cucumber and
the cucumber and green apple.
The cucumber, green apple, and celery and the spinach and stuff. I started doing that when they diagnosed me with high blood pressure.
Ma'am.
And yeah,
and it's just like
because I'm a man over 45, so black man over 45 is inevitable. Most of us on that amlodipine.
What? Oh, knock on wood then, girl. Let me get on this kale. Let me hurry up and get on this kale, this green juice.
And so I decided to try to take care of it more because after a number of years, those diuretics have an effect on your kidneys. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to make sure I started taking care of it in a healthy way.
So smart.
So just things to flush out my system. Every day. So I have one of those green juices every day.
I love that we over here at Brunch, Blaze, and Babble be making sure we take care of all parts. The heart, the body, the mind. always eating yummy foods, and then explaining why we're doing what we're doing. And I love that. I love that for us. So I clocked it, brunchers. I'm gonna go get me some cucumbers and green apples. I'm dead ass serious. I'm not trying to do no damn high blood, nothing.
So
I'm gonna give me some celery. You know I'm gonna text you, be like, what was all that in there?
I'll text you the recipe.
And send me some grits while you at it, because I know I know I can't eat them too much, but I want your grits.
Now, as we talk about how healthy we've been, how high are you?
I'm high and healthy. Okay, that's I'm high and healthy
On
and
a
high.
scale of 1 to 10, how high are you?
I'm a sexy 7.
Okay, I'm an 8.
Ooh.
I'm up here.
So you already know where it's gonna go.
I started before I saw you.
Oh, boo.
Yeah.
It's gonna go down. It's gonna go down today.
I'm on my second gummy.
I'm so excited for this.
My second
Because
one.
when you start off hot, baby, it goes to the moon.
You want to tell the people what we're talking about today?
I want to tell the people what we are talking about today. So this particular episode, if I may, we are inspired by our brother here, Roger Turner. And something Roger says at the end of every cast, is like, find joy. He encourages us to find joy. And it's interesting because earlier in this week, I felt like we were talking about just this whole bunch of shit going on in the world. It's ugly. It's messy.
World's on fire.
It's on, like, burning. And even when we think about, like, our friends, we have some mutual friends who are really struggling with some things. And that, I think I walked away from that conversation like, this is the season. And so it is imperative now more than ever, like, we do look for things that bring us joy. And I think we can do that on this cast. And so it is tis the season, y'all. We are in that holiday season. And we think we should just talk about some of our favorite holiday movies that bring us joy.
Yeah, I love that.
So that's what we're going to focus on today. Finding joy.
Finding joy, that's what you want to call the episode?
I don't know if I want to call that. No, okay.
I wanted to call it ho, ho, ho.
Can we do that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Can we do it?
No, because no.
Are the sponsors going to cancel us?
I'm about to take y'all back 3 years. Is it 3 years ago when we were approaching our first holiday episode, and I said, "Ooh, we should call that ho ho ho."
Absolutely.
And you were not hearing it. You were like, "Mm-mm." We gonna be. I get that the context of that particular one, ho ho ho, didn't fit, but I was being messy and cheeky. But I like that.
Let's do it. Ho ho ho.
Ho ho ho, y'all. The joy edition. I don't know if we should put that in there because they're talking about hoes.
Oh, it's already called that. Ho ho ho, y'all. The joy edition. That's the name of the episode.
I love it.
It's going up there.
So we're gonna talk about the movies that bring us joy.
Okay. We had talked about that when we do some of our favorite movies, we definitely want to start talking to people about our standards for these movies. So a while back, we created the BBB test, but I think I'm going to change the name to the BBB rating.
Makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
Wait till y'all hear it. Go for it.
So I think it's time for us to... Pull back the curtain.
I love that we're bringing this back. I'm loving that we're bringing our BBB rating scale back. So tell the folks.
All right. So
what's the rating scale?
Formerly known as the BBB test, we're going to call this the BB rating. So the BBB rating is a combination of a few different tests for representation within film. And so we wanted to take some of those things and take it a little bit further because our standard of what we want for movies, we want full representation in the movies that we want.
I hate to say it, it's pretty high. It's a low bar, we would think, but it's a pretty high standard.
Our standard is pretty high.
Period.
So even though these are movies that we love, some of them aren't going to rate. I don't think any of my movies are going to rate a full 5 on our scale of 1 to 5.
So how do we get to how does a movie obtain 5 points from us?
Okay, so here's the breakdown. So point 1 for movie being enjoyable. It has to be a movie that we really enjoy, that we get some joy out of, and we think it's entertaining. we get 1 point for each of the tests. So the first test is called the Duvernay test. The Duvernay test is a test of cultural representation within movies. The characteristics are 2 characters of color must be in the feature, at least 2 of them must be there. 2 different members of color. The members of color must have meaningful roles and have a conversation with each other. And their conversations cannot be about white characters.
Yes, and cannot be in sole support of the white character.
They have to have full, complex lives, and the characters of color should have their own motivations, plot lines, and rich lives, not just as a scenery for white characters.
You could drop the mic right there,
or
girl.
as Sandra Oh refers to it as people of color being used as condiments in films. So we're not condiments. Okay, so you get 1 point for the Duvernay test. You get it. So that's 1 point.
One for enjoyment.
1 for Duvernay. The third point would be for the Bechdel-Wallace test. The Bechdel-Wallace
this is the
test
most wide-known test I think folks
is
know about.
the test of female or woman representation in a movie. So the requirements for the Bechdel-Wallace is that there must be at least 2 women in the film. They must have a conversation with each other. The conversation must be about something other than a man. And the conversation or conversations must add up to an equivalent of at least 60 seconds of the movie.
That's you know what? When we first started doing this, I remember that was such a shame that we had to put that barometer or that litmus on it, like 60 seconds. Like you would think in a 2-hour film, that would be really easy to discover. And we have discovered that
I literally have a female-led movie on my list and does not pass the Bechdel-Wallace test.
Boom. That's some shit. Right? Let's keep going. Okay, so that would make it 3. What's the 4th?
The 4th is the Vito Russo test on LGBTQ representation. So
we like queer people around here.
The film must feature a character who is clearly lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, or queer. The character must possess unique traits and a life beyond just their sexual orientation or gender identity, like any other character. And the character must be integral to the story. Their removal would significantly change the plot, meaning that they aren't just for the stereotypes, punchlines, or a plot twist.
So basically the garnish, where the black folks would be the seasoning, this one is like the gay people, they're the garnish.
The garnish. And then the fifth point would be I reapplied the Vito Russo test.
I like what you did here.
For disability representation.
Yep.
So yeah, that is.
So to get the 5 right, what's the quick recap? 1, we gotta like it.
So 1, we gotta like it. Diversity representation, people of color, woman representation, LGBTQ representation, and disability representation,
or different ability representation. And I love that. So that's the BBB rating scale. That is the official BBB rating scale. So all of our movies that we're going to share clearly have all hit at least a 1. But like Roger alluded to, not all of them, I don't know if I have any 5s. Like if I'm looking, but as we go through it, we'll see. I don't think I have any 5s. I might have a 4, but I think I'm hovering a lot of 3s and 2s. But it is what it is, right? Because we put that in there because it's really important to hold up the integrity of our podcast, right? We believe in finding the quality content to share with you all. And then 2, really, we're looking for joy. Things that's just going to make you smile. So please, brunchers, don't go into this holiday season with like, well, I can't watch that film because it doesn't hit all 5. Look, it is what it is. But I think it's more important that you actually enjoy, at least for right now while the world is on fire, enjoy what you're watching because you deserve that. Okay?
Yeah, let's do it.
So let's dive into it, girl.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, I'm ready to get into it. Okay, so we're going to talk about our 10 faves. Now, look, we ain't going to go dive all hard into all of them. But we're going to get there. And make sure as you're listening, y'all, make sure you think about sending us a text or dropping us a comment to let us know about your favorite holiday joy-filled film that you watch. But we got some for you. So a lot of these might sound familiar, but some of them probably won't because we got some surprises for you. Oh, and when we say holiday films, it is anything that you would consider, because I think it's still also relative. Everyone doesn't celebrate Christmas, for example. Everybody doesn't celebrate Hanukkah or winter solstice. But around this time, if this is a film that you just watch and you connect it to this season, there you go. I'm going to call it a holiday movie. So some of these might surprise you, but we ain't about to fight with you on what we call a holiday movie.
Because we said what we said.
We said what the hell we said. You want to kick us off, or should I kick us off?
Yeah, I want to kick us off because I think I got a surprise for you. You're not going to expect this out of me at all. You're going to be like, you watched that movie?
Okay, you think on the first one, you're going to get me on number 10 already? Mm-hmm. Okay, 10, go for it.
A lovely movie by the name of Violent Night.
Oh my God, you mother sucker, because you know how I know how you feel about horror movies. I just want to hug you so much. I love that you love this movie.
It doesn't feel like a horror movie to me. It feels more like a thriller. Like,
you remember? Did you ever watch I Know What You Did Last Summer? Does it like it's kind of that?
No. So Violent Night is about like one night, Santa is like at a house dropping off some presents, and while he's dropping off presents, mercenaries break into this family compound to try to get this family, and Santa Claus has to fight them off.
Yeah, I like this movie. I mean, it's just violent and, well, duh. And I guess it's not horror, but it is a little visceral with the visuals. I am like...
Oh, yeah. It's a good... Well, first of all,
You stomached this movie. I'm so proud of you, Roger.
Yeah, it was very violent. But I do like David Harbour.
Yes. I'm like, because I was going to ask you, what's the draw for you?
David Harbour, from if you don't know who David Harbour is in a lot of different things. You just saw him as in the Marvel movie? What's it called?
He's in Thunderbolts. He was in Black Widow, y'all. He was he's in Black Widow's father, the Russian guy, the Russian super soldier.
He was in Black Widow. He was in Thunderbolts. He was in Hellboy. But most famously, he plays Jim Harper from Stranger Things.
That's his breakout role. Good dude.
But yeah, and John Leguizamo's in this. Alexis Louder, who I really like, underrated like action star. I really wanted to see her in more movies. I remember her from an old movie called Cop Shop, where she's just like lone cop holding off a bunch of mercenaries. But this had a few people in it I really enjoyed. For our BBB test,
I was gonna ask.
It scored a 2 out of 5.
I can see that.
Yeah, so it had the 1 for enjoyment and then the 2 for people of color representation. But other than Alexis Louder, there aren't a lot of women in the movie, and they don't really talk to each other.
Got it. Okay, all right. I respect that. Violent Night.
Outside of talking about Santa Claus. But what you got?
I got you. I'm gonna jump straight in. I'm going straight holiday, and given our last conversation we talked about was sketch comedy. And so one of the sketch comedies that I didn't get to name, one of the OG sketch comedy casts of all time, they're in fact what we know as Muppets.
Oh, the Muppets.
A lot of people don't know the Muppet Show actually was a sketch comedy show. That's where it started.
Yeah. Well,
and so,
Jim Henson was very about trying to make adult comedy before Sesame Street.
Yeah. And so I have always loved the Muppet Christmas Carol. And I had to throw this in here because I think, one, it's a great holiday movie. I recently just watched it. It actually holds up quite well. You know, in this era of like, who's going to host Sesame Street, right? In this absence of like children's programming, like I've really been thinking about, I don't want to say privilege, but how lucky we were, how blessed we were to have I had a lot of content growing up and I could go to the movies to see the Muppet, and I think the Muppet Christmas Carol actually is one of the best produced ones that they made. It's really, really fun. It's cheesy. It's their take on oh my God! Now Halloween's always in my brain. I was not Ichabod Crane, but Scrooge.
Scrooge.
It's a great take on it, and it's interestingly enough because I wanted to know when Roger told me we were bringing back the rating scale. I wanted to take a look at this, and it's horrible.
What did it get?
A 1. Like it don't pass.
Wait, none of it?
Unless the only way I can see it being a 2 is if we're okay with saying, like, even though the Muppets aren't human, they are a diverse cast of characters who are all fully realized.
Well,
like that is but they're not people of color.
Well,
unless you wanted to interpret some of them, because I would say some of them were people of color.
Hold on, I know how to fix this.
Shit, I would say all of them except for Beaker, except for Kermit, are white.
Hold on.
I don't think Miss Piggy. I always argue that I don't think Miss Piggy white.
Hold on.
I think she mixed race, but that's just me.
Christmas Carol?
Yeah.
We gonna look it up, because what I do is I look to see how many characters are voiced by people of color.
Girl. Okay. Okay.
Because representation. It matters.
That's true.
We could. I bet
so
you.
that's why I was like maybe one.
It
maybe
could definitely pass.
It was a 1 in a possible.
It could probably pass. Oh no, girl! These are all white people.
Oh shit! It's a 1. Okay, there.
Oh girl, this is all.
See, I love his voice. Why'd your voice get so low? You know when your friend, you got a good friend and they always were cheering you on.
I hope for it.
But when they just have to let you know that's a mess.
But you know what? There's more than one woman voicing things, so maybe.
Nope, it was all out to help. I watched this thing twice. It's all out to help Kermit. Or help the guy, or not Ralph, the character that was playing Scrooge. Like it's still about helping a male character.
Gonzo.
There we are. There, yes.
Yeah.
It don't.
Yeah.
It's a fun watch though, but it's a straight up 1.
Yeah, it's a 1, girl.
It's a 1, girl.
It's a 1.
All right, who you got next?
Wait, Tiny Tim, disability.
Oh, okay.
We got a 2.
We got a 2 for the Muppet Christmas Carol.
Okay.
I forgot
Was
about
there a Tiny Tim? Did Tiny Tim have touches in this? Okay,
but I'm like, okay, you know what, Tiny Tim. Thank you for Tiny Tim for saving the day.
She got a 2. All right.
That's not
bad. All right. So I just did that. Okay. So
coming in at 9.
My number 9 is a corny. It's drastically different from my earlier movie. But have you heard of a movie by the name of Candy Cane Lane?
I mean, an adult film called Candy Cane Lane.
Hold on. Hold on. You know what? I want to play that game one day, real movie or porn, gay porn, because there's a couple of movie titles that you will get confused. I'd be like, real movie or porn movie.
Like,
that's a. I'm gonna play that at my next Christmas party.
We should.
Real movie or porn movie.
What is Candy Cane Lane about?
Candy Cane Lane stars
sound like a stripper.
Candy Cane Lane came out in 2023. It stars Eddie Murphy, Tracy Ellis Ross.
Ooh. Okay, 2 goats.
As a couple in this beautiful suburban town that are trying to win the Christmas tree decorating contest in the Christmas decoration contest in their neighborhood. And the husband, played by Eddie Murphy, makes a deal with an elf to use magic to help him win the contest. And the elves use magic to make the 12 days of Christmas happen, ensuing chaos.
I am literally, y'all, I'm writing this down right now. I have not watched Candy Cane Lane.
Candy Cane Lane is hilarious.
Oh, that's so cute. I love this.
This is hilarious. If you want hilarious, good time, family fun, Eddie Murphy, Candy Cane Lane is the way to go.
All right, Candy Cane Lane. I'm going to give you that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to hit you with classic. I'm going to throw classic at 9. And I'm going to have to give it to Jim Carrey's The Grinch.
Okay.
And I do that because...
I'm sorry, Candy Cane Lane got...
sorry, what's the BBB
It
on
got
that?
a 3 out of 5.
Ooh, see, that's pretty good.
It has, it was enjoyable. It has lots of people of color, and has women talking to each other about things other than men.
And that's why I think, I'm glad we kind of matched up because The Grinch actually hit 3 for me.
Oh.
Well, because again, if we're going into the characters of it all, right, they're very multidimensional, and they fleshed out the Who's of Whoville, I think I forget what they called or whatever they call them. But there's a couple scenes in there where the moms or the girls are just talking to each other about like stuff between them, not by what happened with the Grinch or this and that and the other. Like none of that was there. And there is someone there in the cast, at least, I don't think they have any lines, but someone who's differently abled.
Oh, okay.
So just in the scenery. But in terms of the Grinch, I love that story. I know we talked about In Living Color so much on this cast. And one of the things we always said is, it launched the careers of some of these legendary people. And Jim Carrey being one of them, who often attests that if it wasn't for the Wayans family giving him his shot, he never would have become blah, 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 blah. And I feel like The Grinch is just one of those roles that was just made for an actor. Like he knocked it out the park. They have not since redone it. And it's just really, really fun. It's a fun tale. I've always liked the Grinch story. And so I guess maybe that's why these are hitting so low, because even though some of the movies I'm going to name later, they aren't traditional, quote unquote, holiday films, but I do like A Christmas Carol, right? I do like the story of Scrooge. I do like the story of the Grinch. And I think these are just great representations of it.
Oh, I like that pick. I really do.
Oh,
I
like my
that.
pick.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I do enjoy The Grinch. I've not seen it in a while, but I definitely enjoy Jim Carrey as The Grinch. It was one of my favorite live action Dr. Seuss things.
Right?
Yeah.
Because I ain't really care for all of them.
No.
Right? Like, Homeboy did that one hat, the Cat in the Hat? Why?
Oh, yeah. What's
It was Mike Myers, I think?
Mike Myers, yeah.
No. Okay.
I wasn't there
So
for
where
it.
we at number 8 group?
All right, so my number 8, I have a movie called Boxing Day.
You are already got me gobsmacked at a couple of these titles. So Violent Night, Candy Cane Lane, and Boxing Day. What the hell are you watching?
Okay, so you can probably find Boxing Day on Tubi. It's originally a British movie.
We're going across the pond.
It stars, but it's a mix between like a couple of American stars and British stars, because it is so Aja Naomi King from How to Get Away with Murder.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's in this. And she is, I believe, a television producer or a casting agent. She works in film. And her boyfriend at the time is a former British soap opera star, now author. And because of, these things that are happening, they decide that they're going to get engaged. But before they go and get engaged, she has to go into, they just get engaged, but before they announce their engagement, they have to go back to London to meet his British Caribbean family.
This is quite interesting.
To meet his British Caribbean family, to go through. She's never met his family because he hasn't been back home since the last time they celebrated Boxing Day. So Boxing Day is a specifically British and Canadian holiday that happens, I believe, 5 days, a collective of 5 days after Christmas. And he hadn't been back since Boxing Day, when his parents announced their divorce.
This is heavy as shit.
So, it's not heavy. Actually, it's a rom-com. So it's
and
definitely
they made it into a I'm watching this.
It's definitely
a rom-com.
It's definitely a rom-com because
a holiday rom-com. You got me.
There's a bunch of things going on. Mixed match relationships. People that are love in the beginning are not in love at the end. Like it's great. It's great. It's all these different.
I love this.
I would make it a modern day, less problematic, more people of color Love Actually.
Oh, damn. That's a really good sell.
'Cause
You
it's
better hit me with
It's
it.
a couple of different stories. So
I like her.
yeah, so Boxing Day, it gets a 3 out of 5 for me. It has women talking to each other about stuff other than men. Lots and lots of people of color in it. It was enjoyable.
You know, it's interesting before I drop my 8, I think as we're talking, like it really is going to be tough. I think it's tough to find an exceptional film that has all 5, but I think we've come across a few. But I think as we're talking, I don't want people thinking like, oh, it's just a 3, but like it has to hit certain marks. It's not about it increases based on like an action sequence or if we like the song that was attached to it. It's like, no, the film itself has to contain these elements on our rating scale.
Yeah, just because the standards are hard to fulfill doesn't mean we shouldn't have these standards.
Boom. Okay, and keep it moving. That's it right there.
Because
right?
they're not. I don't think they're hard to fulfill. They're just few people that want to fulfill them.
That's true.
So, I think keeping these standards doesn't mean that they're unachievable. It just means that the film industry needs to step up.
True that. And speaking of something that has stepped up, that's my number 8. I'm coming in with. I'm so cheesy right now. I put 8 the Santa Claus series.
Oh,
I like because I love when we see a trilogy, if you will, or a sequence of movies or sequence of content that keep telling the story from the original. And to me, they keep getting better and better. Like if you were a fan of Tim Allen's The Santa Claus, his movie, I still think it's adorable. But really, it wasn't until really The Santa Claus 2 and The Santa Claus 3 where they really started to, they turned this into like a show, into like with episodic content. Did you really get to see all these characters fleshed out? And then you have all types of people in it. And I think incredible actors. So yes, Tim Allen, Martin Short as Jack Frost. Martin Short is always great on screen, and he's just playing himself. Anne Margaret, who's Anne Margaret and Judge Reinhold are like, if you've watched movies from the 80s or early 90s, you definitely know them. Aisha Tyler, who we love. Michael Dorn, who I'm a favorite of. I mean, because he was your boy he was Worf in Star Trek The Next Generation. So he shows up in this film, and there's some other kids in here of color. Chantel Valadicio, she shows up in here, and they're authentically themselves. So where the Santa Claus, I would say, started out as a very kind of like white cast Santa kind of with the elves kind of thing, it progressed into like this family and community and all these different kind of, famous characters from all these tales showing up, but giving them some cultural weight to them, letting them come from different parts of the world that just happen to connect and know who Santa Claus is and that whole thing. And I just really, really, again, I think with the ones I'm looking at the bottom of the list, like these really are family oriented ones,
right,
and they're not half bad. So on the scale, this comes in, I think this is my highest one, because particularly Santa Claus 3, I believe we hit everything but the queer part. So,
well, it's Tim Allen,
so there you are.
It's Tim Allen.
And then I think the 4 is a stretch, but I would definitely say 3.5.
Yeah,
because
there are definitely women in the film that are talking to each other.
Yes, but I'm like, are they? I can't remember if they're all just talking about something with Claus or something with another elf or something in between them.
Well, they could be talking about, I think there's definitely conversations about the circumstances rather than just...
And does it count maybe it does count if they're talking about a baby? Because there was a couple cases where they're just talking about a small, like how to help this small baby who happens to be a male.
Nah,
baby.
Yeah, I think that counts.
You think that counts, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so. So 3.5.
All right. So
7.
7. So my 7.
It's getting tricky now.
Mine is gonna be. These are wild. I love this movie though. It's more of a holiday movie than it is a Christmas movie, but whatever.
I'm fine with that. What you got?
It's called The Night Before.
What are you? What is this?
The Night Before stars Joseph Gordon-Levitt,
Okay.
Seth Gordon.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Seth Gordon. Seth Rogen.
I know you.
So high.
I know. I love it. I knew you meant Rogan. I know you did. You just high, baby.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Seth Rogen. I mixed their names. And Anthony Mackie.
Max in this.
Mm-hmm. And the three of them, so they play three best friends, lifelong friends, that are spending the entire night in New York City looking for the holy grail of Christmas parties. They're looking for the biggest party in this. So they spend this whole wild, rambunctious night trying to find the big party. And everybody's in this. Mindy Kaling's in this. Alana Glazer.
Oh, I bet it sounds like a fun ride. Wait a minute. I did see an ad for this. Okay.
Miley Cyrus is in this.
Yes.
Yeah. James Franco. So I'm going to say this gets a 4.
Because they hit it. But like after what you just described, I feel like it felt like it hits.
It gets a 4.
And y'all, I wrote you should check this one out because I saw the trailer for it and it looked really fun.
Yeah. So I'm stretching it on the 4, but there's it's a hilarious movie. It's definitely funny. There are definitely people of color in it. You have, Anthony Mackie, you have Mindy Kaling, you have Tracy Morgan, who is not in it, but he's a narrator. So you definitely have women that are talking to each other and they're talking about the parties, they're going to about things to do, but they're not always talking about the guys. Even though this is a 3 male best friend movie.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoyable women, people of color. Now the LGBTQ representation.
Is it sus?
So there's this amazing flirtation going on between Seth Rogen and James Franco.
Oh my God.
So like Seth Rogen is intercepting or receiving all of these like lewd sexting conversations from James Franco to a female character, but he's like looking at them. He's like, wow, this guy's kind of hot. Like, want me to answer back and say something to him? And she's like, no. He's like, I think I'm going to say something. And then James Franco finds out that the person that he's been talking to is like Seth Rogen is like a little witty. So they start flirting with each other like in person. It was like this very like allowing straight men to like allow their sexuality to be a little bit broader, be a little more fluid. Huh. So yeah, and there's no like, there's a line where there's a point where like, okay, I'm uncomfortable now. but it's interesting. Like I now I want to go see it for this scene because you know how we talked about like we get tired of like characters when they have to like announce their sexuality in a way that just doesn't seem organic. Right.
It's like, and it sounds like, what if these men just happen to be bi or pan or fluid?
Well, James Franco's definitely come out as pansexual.
But you don't have to announce that. It just feels like they just kind of lived organically in this scene, which is actually really cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to check out that.
It was a good movie. It's I really enjoyed it. So that was my number 7. What you got?
Number 7, I don't know. You're probably going to get mad, but this was 7 for me. But I had to go with Jingle Jangle. And now, if it's higher on your list, I don't want to go all the way into it.
It's higher though on my list.
Boom. I will tell you why. The only thing I will say now, and we will save it for later on your list, because oh my God, this was very, very tough for me because of just what I'm getting ready to do after this. But when I tell you this, why I love this is
we'll talk about it later. Let's talk about it later. We'll come back to it.
But it was a 7 for me.
I definitely want to get back. I want to get into it about Jingle Jangle because. When we
get to
it.
Yeah. Okay, 6.
My 6 is a very hallmarky movie. I'm going to the classics.
Oh, we're getting okay, and I'm coming out of the classics, so you coming into it. Where you at?
Okay, I'm into the classics. I'm at Best Christmas Ever with one Brandy Norwood, Heather Graham.
Oh my God,
Jason Biggs.
Yes. This was like one of these underrated hits.
Yeah.
This was such a good fucking movie. I mean, oh my God.
This was a great vehicle for Brandy.
It was. It's like, and I remember how when people used to, I don't think she can act. I don't think she can act. I was like, actually?
Well, she didn't have to do a lot of heavy lifting for this movie.
Okay.
But, which is why it's the perfect vehicle for her. But she was great in this.
She was.
She was great in this. And she sings in it.
I mean, it was almost like mandatory that she sang. Like, ain't gonna be a Brandy film.
Why she here?
That's like Jennifer Hudson. And she ain't gonna sing in this picture? I'm not watching no J Hub film
That's like
where she ain't singing.
That's like Bodyguard or Waited to Exhale without Whitney singing.
You said she not gonna sing no song? I done sat through 2.5 hours and she gonna sing no
Imagine
song?
Whitney being in the movie and she ain't sing.
Even if she was just playing in the shower, she better be singing somewhere up in this film. The hell?
Exactly.
Anyway, I love that.
Yeah,
Such a good film.
My number 6 was Best Christmas Ever.
Okay, so my number 6 is I love to laugh, so I'm going with Almost Christmas.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back.
What did it get on the test?
My Best Christmas Ever.
I'll get on the rating scale. Sorry.
I got a 3 out of 5.
That's good.
Okay.
That's
So
good
it has
for it.
women talking to each other, has people of color, and it was enjoyable. There was no queer representation.
Okay, so help me out here because I know you saw Almost Christmas because I still scored it at. So Almost Christmas it's a dramedy, but it's more comedy than drama. I don't know if the reverse of that is like cramama or like, but anyway, but it stars the one and only Danny Glover, Monique, Gabrielle Union, like all these heavy hitters are in here. Omar Epps, Kimberly Elise. Jesse T. Usher, rest in peace. Right, he passed, didn't he? Mm-hmm. I think he did. Nicole Ari Parker, J.B. Smooth, my girl. This is one of the first films that DC Young flies. So from his coming off of what do you call it? Wildin' Out fame. And it has like some great guest stars like Gladys Knight's up in here, Monica. Like this is a great film. Donnie Simpson shows up in here. It's just one of those really quintessential black. Speaking of Hallmark, when you just mentioned this one is like Hallmark Plus. It's got a little bit more edge in it to it because you wouldn't see this on Hallmark, but it's really, really funny, y'all. And it has some cheek in there, but it also has like authentic black experiences. It's one of those films like, oh yeah, I can see my family doing that or my family going through that. The music was great.
It was the last thing I saw Kimberly Elise in that I enjoyed. Kimberly Elise is in the whole, Christian network movies and stuff now.
Yeah, I mean,
we done lost her.
We lost her.
She in the Christian.
I mean, this one in Diary of a Mad Black Woman, she killed.
Yeah,
and then we lost her.
I loved her more in this because she got to be funny.
Right? And it got to be, but you got to be serious and funny. Like the timing of all the jokes here is just really, really great. I can't recommend it enough. Like this is why the list is starting to get tough for me because I love Almost Christmas. That's my number 6. And on the BBB rating scale, I wanted to say, I definitely know there's 3. There's people of color. There are women talking to women, going off with each other. Women going off with each other.
And they are talking about
shit.
things other than men.
Yeah. Quite enjoyable. Other than like elderly, that is where you saw some people like in scenes. I don't think many of them had canes or like I saw some older people, but
they weren't actual like characters, so I wouldn't count them as
right.
So I give
and
it
then
a
there
3.
was some like I think there's some not weird stuff, but like the stupid tropes they make with queer characters or queer coded characters, but nothing was fully realized. So it's giving 3.
Yeah, it's definitely giving 3. So it's like enjoyable, the women and people of color.
So listen, Roger, we are here.
Okay,
we are at the top 5.
We're the top 5. I got you.
You don't play with these now.
Who do you think you're talking to?
I'm talking to you. Make them good now. Don't give me something I ain't heard from some. What's your top? What's your number 5?
I really enjoy this movie. It's so funny, and it's very Hallmarkish.
Oh, Hallmarky movie made it into your top 5.
Yes. I'm
impressed.
It's so corny, but it's so corny in such a good way. It's called Meet Me Next Christmas with one Christina Milian and DeVal Ellis.
This out of all these films, you telling me a Kristen, I can't talk. I'm so high. Christina Milian film that hit your top 5.
Yo,
I heard
Meet Me Next Christmas was that thing right there. Meet Me Next Christmas. Have you seen this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because she had us in a light chokehold.
When I tell you, yeah, she's got. First of all, she had. I have not seen. I've seen. There are at least 3 like Hallmark-esque rom-com movies with Christina Milian in that I love.
And she's dope. Like, she's solid in those. Like, she found her footing, but of course, if you followed her music career, like, she had us in a light chokehold. And I like this. This is probably, I think I've seen all 3, but I definitely remember this one. I don't know if this is her best, but I remembered it.
So this one, it's about this woman finds out that her boyfriend is cheating on her after she has this chance meeting with this wonderful man at an airport on Christmas Day. They make this connection, and she doesn't give him her number because she has a boyfriend. He says, well, if it's meant to be, let's meet each other next year at the Pentatonics concert next year. And so they make that pact. She doesn't expect to do anything with it. She ends up breaking up her boyfriend, but had not bought her Pentatonics tickets. And in comes DeVal, who's a concierge, who is gonna go through this
Fine too. You know he fine, y'all.
Less than 48-hour road to help her get this ticket to meet the man of her dreams.
This was kind of cute, right?
It's actually good. So I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5.
Ooh,
because there are definitely women in the movie talking to each other that are talking about predicament and not particularly a man. They talk about a man, but then it shifts from going to talk about a man and talking about getting her to get to her goals, which is this concert. So there's women that are talking to each other when she's talking to her and her best friend, and there's a moment when she's talking to DeVal's mother about like life. So there's woman representation. There's definitely people of color.
Was there something?
Oh, yeah. All right. So it also, in this movie, also stars one Kaylin Allen, who plays DeVal's cousin, who is this obviously queer man that helps them choreograph this dance to win at this lip sync contest at a ball, which is definitely a queer ball, as in like house ball.
Oh, like da 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 da. That's right. Oh shoot!
Yes.
Damn.
So yeah, they have the queer representation, they have women representation, they have people of color, and it was enjoyable. So
I love that.
It is a 4 out of 5.
Good job, Roger Turner. Good job on that. Okay, so you're gonna hate this film because this is a total departure from me, but I love it because I call it a holiday film. I say what I say, and it is what it is.
Okay.
It is one of 2 superhero films that made my list, and this one would be Iron Man 3.
That is a Christmas movie.
I think this is outside of the first one, which is the one that launched the MCU. I think 3 did its best to fix what we didn't like about Iron Man 2, but it really, really is. It's a lot of fun. It showcases. Robert Downey Jr. is at the top of his game. I think they had just finished the first Avengers. He's coming back to kind of keep things going in Iron Man 3. It's a lot of fun. It's just a fun ride. It fails a few of those tests.
Well, let's see. No,
it's enjoyable, but nope.
There's no people of color.
There's one.
Who?
Brody.
Oh, he is in this one.
Mm-hmm. And he has his own suit.
Okay, so
but he's always talking to somebody white. I already looked.
But he has his own.
He is always talking to somebody white.
But he also has his own life. Like there's his own, like him working for the government.
And he's always talking to somebody in the government that's white. So yeah, I wanted this one to win so bad, so I combed through those scenes specifically, and he is. And there's no queer characters in here.
So you got a 1.
He got a 1. Iron Man 3 is $1 billion film, something like that. It's a 1.
Got a 1.
It's a whole 1, y'all. It's a whole 1. And he the only person. Okay, there were other people in color who were working in S.H.I.E.L.D., but I mean, started working for the military,
No,
but
they're not main characters.
they're not main
They don't
characters.
have a storyline.
And scene. So there we are. Iron Man 3 is my number 5. Number 4, where you at?
I'm going to go with another action movie.
Okay, come on, keep it actioning.
Now, there are a lot of people that have a whole debate around whether this is a Christmas movie or not, or just a Christmas or an action movie that happens during Christmas time. And my thing is, if Christmas is involved, it's a holiday movie.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you.
So I'm going to go with Die Hard.
Wait, well, okay, so that's a little higher on my list, but we can talk about it now.
We can talk about it later.
Okay, so that was your number 4.
That was my number 4.
I respect you so much. Oh my God, friend, I love you. Let's go with it. Number 4. Here we. Know what? Screw it. Let's go with it. Because number 4, I was gonna go with the movie that should never be remade.
Okay.
Because if it is, then those parents should go to jail.
Home Alone.
Yeah, like it's something about that theme song. And her screaming Kevin, and like the what I loved about it is that the house was decorated like damn. Like I remember if I own a big ass house with 11 something kids, I want multiple Christmas trees in this. It is just fun. It's very indicative of a time period. It's hella illegal. None of that should ever happen.
How are y'all still on your trip and Kevin's not there? How y'all leave the baby at the house? More than once.
More than you did it twice. Like, I can't, even though, and some people will argue that Home Alone 2 is a better story than Home Alone 1. But when I just think of Christmas and just buffoonery and just foolishness and just childlike antics and a kid beating the burglars at his own game, like, it just lives in my heart. Like Home Alone is there, and that's my number 4.
That's your number 4, and she got one.
I mean, outside of enjoyable, she's a 1 on the like a 1.
She's a 1, sis.
Yeah,
yeah, she's down there. All right, well, that's what.
Unless we want to, maybe the burglars had like mental health, but
we not even stretching like that. I ain't even trying to give Macaulay Culkin that much credit.
A 1, y'all. Okay,
it's a 1. All right,
number 3.
Oh
my goodness, this is getting tough.
So my number 3 is a rom-com that I really enjoy, and not a lot of people have seen it, but it definitely should get more shine. It is a movie by the name of Something from Tiffany's.
I thought we was about to match up because y'all brunches, we have never matched up on the same rating. I thought you was about to say something that I was going to say, but tell us about this film.
So Something from Tiffany's stars a Zoe Deutch. I think that's how you say her name, Zoe Deutch. Dutch? I don't know. But you'll know her from like The Setup, Anniversary, rom-com comedian, actress. And she stars opposite Kendrick Sampson from Insecure.
Ooh.
Yeah, Kendrick Sampson played Nathan on Insecure. Kendrick and Zoe play two people in relationships. Zoe is with her trying to figure out what he gonna do, lackadaisical boyfriend, and Kendrick is in a relationship with his high maintenance girlfriend.
I can kind of see the picture.
Who he wants to get engaged. So both men from opposite relationships go to the same Tiffany's counter and get their gift boxes mixed up. And Kendrick walks away with Zoe's boyfriend's earrings, and Zoe's boyfriend walks away with Kendrick's engagement ring.
Oh, this is interesting.
And so when the women in opposite couples open the opposite boxes, all confusion ensues.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Something from nothing?
Yeah, Something from Tiffany's.
From Tiffany's. Ooh, I want to watch this.
So this movie gets
messy.
a 3 for me. So there's definitely more than one person of color in it. There are women that are talking to each other about life, a couple of things. But sometimes they're talking about men, but they're not always talking about men. Her best friend that she's talking to, states that she is a queer woman. So, wait. This is 4 then. There's people of color, there's women talking to each other, and there's queer representation.
I love that.
Yeah.
You got some 4s in here. I'm so proud of you.
I did
All
my
right,
best.
so this is our 3rd, yes?
Yeah.
So let's talk Die Hard, because this is where I had it.
Okay.
I had Die Hard number 3. I think you said it was at number 5?
Mine was, Die Hard was number 5 for me, yes.
So, Christmas movie. It is always a Christmas movie. I will watch this movie every damn year. I've talked about Die Hard. We know why I love it. We love a good action film, particularly you Gen X people. We love a good action film. It was the Arnold Schwarzeneggers and the Stallones and the Van Dams, and somehow this not so big bodied, just regular loudmouth Bruce Willis got in here and made an action film for the ages.
Yeah, he reshaped the identity of action films.
And he passed away. Alan Rickman played that villain to perfection. And y'all know this film. Watch this film. So I believe it gets a 1.
It's a 2.
Well, I don't know if the black characters, because there was Carl Winslow's, there was a cop, right?
And then there is literally an integral
but I thought
character
part
to
of
the plot.
yes, but I thought part of the test is that they have to be engaged in something other than helping white people. And I ain't trying to front through the entire film. That's what he's
not just
doing.
helping white people. He's actually trying to save the day. He's like saving all.
Listen.
Yeah.
You ain't got to sell me on this. I'm trying to talk about the test.
I would give because
I said Carl Winslow. You know I'm high.
Reginald Vell Johnson. I knew who you were talking about. I'm gonna give it to you because Sergeant Al Powell was an integral part to saving the day.
Absolutely. So thank you.
You couldn't have him,
and it wouldn't have worked without him.
It wouldn't have worked without him. If he wasn't in the movie, if his character didn't exist, it wouldn't have worked.
And he almost killed John McClane. I'm sorry, he saved John McClane's life because the last dude came out and was about to shoot him.
Yep.
So yep. Okay, you know what? You go with the 2. So Die Hard rides out at number 3 for me.
Okay.
Number 2.
Number 2 for me is Jingle Jangle.
So I knew it was going to be up there. So let's talk about it because I think my number 2 goes quite well with your number 2. So let's talk.
So my number 2, I picked Jingle Jangle.
So good.
So I went down a certain journey for me because I started researching this whole thing around top holiday movies, and Jingle Jangle is in everybody's top 10.
Yes.
And the first time I watched Jingle Jangle, I didn't finish it. I fell asleep on it. I didn't finish watching it.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if I was tired. I think I know what it was once I rewatched it, and I was like, oh, Forrest Whitaker is trying to pull off singing. And that's that. If you got a weak singer in the musical, that'll pull me out a little bit. It'll pull me out.
It pulls us way out.
But then somebody that
we're looking at you, Michelle. Yo,
I was
but I ain't
talking
about, okay,
to a friend of mine, LaShawn. I'm talking about you, girl. Me and LaShawn go on our daily walks, and I was talking to her about this movie, Jingle Jangle, and I was like, "Do you like that movie?" She was like, "I love that movie."
Mm-hmm.
She said the soundtrack slaps. She's like, the storyline is about a brilliant young black girl. And I was like, yeah. She was
you
like,
had me right there.
the genius and imagination of a black girl is the center of the movie. And I was like, yeah, that is a dope storyline. She was like, and I was like, but Forrest Whitaker, she was like, stop playing around. Let's stop acting like Russell Crowe was everything in Les Mis.
Oh my God, I love her.
And I was like,
say that again.
I was like, girl, you got a
for
point.
the people in the back.
And then I kept thinking about it. I was like, you know what? We be giving Hugh Jackman too much credit for his vocals.
Too much
in
credit.
The
Greatest Showman on Earth. Stop.
He wasn't the draw.
Him,
y'all.
Bradley Cooper either. I don't give a shit what you say. Gaga carried that whole song. You can eat my entire ass. I don't want to hear Bradley Cooper too. They're cute.
Yeah.
But
there are plenty of movies that didn't have strong singers that still carried the movie, and they still went well. So that's why. So I recently rewatched Jingle Jangle by myself. Just sat down and watched it.
Everybody's in this movie,
and it's so good.
It's colorful. It's well done. The production is up there. Everybody's in this damn film.
Yeah, you got a Keenan Michael Key.
Stop.
You got Anika Noni Rose.
Stop.
You got Felicia Rashad.
Come on.
Justin Cornwell. Justin Cornwell, if you haven't, first of all, the last time I've seen Justin Cornwell was in the series Bel Air.
Mm-hmm.
He plays what's the oldest?
And his final season's getting kind of sexy. He plays
these seasons been sexy.
What are they doing?
Ricky Martin is in this movie.
That's true. Yes.
Everybody is in this movie. And oh my gosh, it's so...
And they all look like they're just having a really good time. Yes, acting is acting, but everybody on screen look like they're having the best time making this film.
Listen. Lisa Davina Phillip as Ms. Johnson in this film.
8.
Her song Miles and Miles, 8. I was like, oh, I have to re-listen to this over and over and over
and it's
again.
a Netflix joint, right?
Yes.
Yeah, y'all have to check out Jingle
definitely
Jangle.
Netflix. So I gave it a 3 out of 5. So it has women talking to each other about things other than men in the film. It does have lots and lots of people of color. It is enjoyable. It doesn't have any queer representation, and I did not see any people differently able or disabled people in the film that were had any roles or representation.
And I agree. From my pick, I think it's right at the 3 for the same reasons, and I think it's a wonderful compliment to Jingle Jangle.
Okay,
because the soundtrack also slaps.
Okay,
hard. And I'm gonna go with you already know if I were to sing I believe in you and me.
I knew you were gonna say this because this is my number 1.
So we will save it.
No, this is it. This is their last one.
Yeah, but this is my 2.
This is your 2.
This is my 2. My other one is just
do your 2. Go ahead.
Okay, so
because I don't have nothing else after this.
Oh, okay. So I will do my reverse. Then my number 2 is The Preacher's Wife.
Okay, come on.
But that's their number 1. But because my number 1 is different.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
We're going to do your number 2. We'll talk about your number 2, and then we'll go right to your number 1.
Okay. So Preacher's Wife, I would say arguably was her second best soundtrack.
Absolutely.
And we did a gospel episode behind Bodyguard.
Yeah.
Period. I think those are only 2 songs. Oh, no, she did.
Waiting to Exhale.
Sorry, but that wasn't hers. So that wasn't it hasn't been affectionately known as hers because she did have 2 hits on there, but she had 7 on Bodyguard and literally 5 on The Preacher's Wife.
She's on a lot of this Waiting to Exhale album, and she wrote a lot of songs on there with Babyface. That's her album.
Then I'm going to still argue it's her second best. I'm going to give it because I love that. I love the little tidbit.
That album is her album. That Waiting to Exhale.
I mean, that's Faces
she
too.
was
Let's
in
be
there
clear.
with Babyface talking about you need to put this. Babyface could say he produced that all he want, but Whitney was like,
I want her on this song.
She said, Face, I need Shaka Khan on My Funny
she
Valentine.
She had nothing but vocalists.
And I need so-and-so on this.
Mm-hmm. I need Brandy on this.
Get my sis Brandy.
I need Faith on
this. She was in the studio when Brandy was recording her track.
I believe I'm with you. Now that's a different thing.
Okay, go ahead.
But I still argue I still say it's her second best soundtrack, even though I love the way.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Because we did an episode some time ago around gospel music, and just how she was able to transform this beautiful holiday story, this beautiful spiritual Christmas story, if you will, and bring in gospel music on a global scale. Everybody knows Joy to the World now, that version of it. Yes. Everybody knows I Can Go to the Rock. And so for her to not only make this blockbuster film with Courtney B. Vance and Denzel Washington, right? She also elevated to me, I'm not saying that gospel music wasn't popular, but everybody knew. But at that time, Kirk Franklin was famous, Yolanda Adams is famous. They're not Whitney Houston famous. I'm not trying to be funny.
I agree.
So for her to do gospel music like that, the world paid attention. I think it elevated
was Whitney
gospel
getting
music.
back to her roots.
And she killed it.
It was the first time we see her on full scale, Whitney getting back to her roots.
And reminding us why the hell she's Whitney Houston.
Why she's Whitney Houston, yeah.
That's it, Preacher's Wife. And then my number 1?
Yeah.
Because did you do a number 2?
Wait, let's give it a rating.
Oh, so I thought Two.
Okay.
Because there's a scene.
Oh yeah, it's two. It's two.
Yeah. Because there's black people. Oh no, a three then. Because there's a time where she's talking to her mother, but I don't think they're just talking about mother-daughter shit.
Oh, you know what? It is
they're
a
not,
three.
because they're not talking about
I was just
her
gonna.
husband.
Yeah, I was thinking that it was just a two, but there is that conversation between.
Yeah, and that goes
the
on for a
mother and the
bit.
daughter. Okay, all right.
So it gets a three.
Yeah,
It gets a three.
It gets a three.
And
All right.
did you not mention your two?
I mentioned my two. My number two
Or something from Tiffany's?
No, my number two was Jingle Jangle.
Oh, that's right. Jingle. Right.
Jingle Jangle was my number two.
Okay, so I want to mention quickly because I really want to hear why Peaches Wife is your number one. Like,
okay.
I want that. So my number one is just a personal favorite. I've talked about this before, is Batman Returns. Batman Returns. It's the second one with Michael Keaton. It's the 1991, I believe, one. It's the one with Michelle Pfeiffer and Danny DeVito as the Penguin, Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman. And it takes place during Christmas time. A lot of the stuff, the hijinks that happens. And I had just fallen in love with this very Tim Burton's gothic take on The Dark Knight. It just kind of worked. It worked really well. His first one was successful. And there's just some iconic scenes in there played by iconic people. And me personally, that was one of the first films that was like not quote unquote non-Christmas that I got my entire family to sit down and watch because I got to pick the holiday movie that year and I picked Batman Returns and they all sat down and they all watched it and they all loved it. And I remember that Christmas I got like a bunch of like Batman comics and stuff. Like that's when my family really started paying attention to my love for comics. And I just have Batman Returns will always just hold a special holiday place in my heart because of that. So yeah.
Okay.
That's my number one. So
I forgot that was a holiday movie. Yeah, it really escaped me that was a holiday movie.
And so there were no people of color, unfortunately.
No.
But there was someone who was differently able in this film. Unfortunately, even though one of the main characters was a woman, Catwoman only talked to like another female character for like 15 seconds.
50 seconds.
Before I think she threw her out a window. So that was my number one. So why Preacher's Wife being out of all of these films, Roger, like you had some humdingers in here.
So Preacher's Wife is like number one for me because like it has like, you know, The Voice, Whitney Houston is in it. The longest running A-list black actor in Hollywood, Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
You have the brilliant and talented Courtney B. Vance.
Yep.
Beautiful soundtrack, great theme. Like it's a pretty perfect holiday movie. I would like for it to have more queer representation. It is a very gospel coded movie from 1992, so there isn't a lot of queer representation there.
No.
But it has a certain place.
For those of us who love gospel music, it was one of my, it's like it depicted church. It felt accessible. It depicted black church in a way that I almost wish it was.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah.
If you have a love for church, if you have a love for black church and black spirituality and gospel music, like it just felt good. And yeah, nobody could hit that like that.
I really enjoyed like this conversation. I wanted to move us into a period of like talking about I wanted to throw a couple of things of like the movies, holiday movies that would be coming out that we're looking forward to.
Oh, okay.
But I couldn't find shit. I looked at every single list of what is coming out for Christmas holiday and just nothing.
Ain't it like Stranger Things? Like that's not even Christmas. It's just coming out.
So the holiday movies are like Merry Little Xmas, A Jonas Christmas. Like
That's abysmal.
It's very vanilla. It's very vanilla. I did watch the Jonas Christmas. It's fine. It's not.
I'm not watching.
I wouldn't even.
I'm not doing that to myself.
I'm not going to put nobody's list.
Thank
Unless you are a
watching.
fan of the Jonas Brothers.
I'm going to keep it moving.
I am.
Let me find out. I didn't know you were a secret Jonas Brothers
Them boys
fan.
can sing.
I guess. I ain't trying to be funny, but I mean, if they ain't Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky and Mike, who you talking about? I ain't talking about no Jonas who.
So I did watch it, but it's not worth any. I'm not going to suggest it to anybody. It's not worth anybody's
But that
time.
is sad that we ain't got films like that.
Yeah, well, we're in those times. We're in
So,
those times.
you know what, though? Maybe we should comb through the Tubies and maybe comb through some of these other places that might be offering their own kind of like
I want
in-house
you to start
studio.
looking at Tubi. I want you to start looking out for Quaily TV.
Yes, you told me about this Quaily TV.
I also want you to start looking for OTV. There's a lot of different platforms that are trying to integrate more people of color, that are trying to, OTV specifically, I think I've talked about this before, stands for Open Television, and they basically are only doing intersectional storytelling.
They're gonna pass that. They're gonna pass that rating scale with a 5.
All their stories, the criteria for their stories is that it has to be an intersectional story.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That's incredible. And that's where we need to be going with all of this anyway.
So
before we run,
what you got?
do you have any honorable mention? Like one film that didn't make the list, but it's an honorable mention?
Well,
because in light of we don't have a plethora of holiday movies coming out. Is there one holiday? Is there one film?
Movies that I haven't mentioned that I've mentioned like 1,000 times, like Single All the Way or something like that.
Just want to make sure you put that out there because we love that film.
But I definitely have seen that. Like we've talked about it on here, but a bunch of different times. That's the only reason it didn't make the list. It's because I'm not going. They're like,
I love like we talked.
Roger.
I know. Single all the way.
You said Single All the Way like 5 episodes.
Well, go watch the damn film. We love it.
Okay.
Well, give us more. Can I get a part 2?
Can I get a Single All the Way too?
Can I get a Single All the Way too?
Single No More?
Right? Or Double All the Way? That could be, well, maybe that's a different kind of film.
That's a different film.
All right, we're going to end it right there.
That doesn't have a G rating.
That's a different conversation, dude.
What do you want to tell the people?
I want to tell the people, let's go back to it. While you are out in the world, be good or be good at it, baby.
And I want you all to find some joy today because you deserve it. Mm-hmm. Thank you all for listening.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.